A few days ago, I started 3 dropshipping stores at the same time to see if it would triple my chances of success. And if at the end of 10 days, any of my stores are not profitable, I'm gonna be giving money away to you, the subscriber. And all you have to do to enter is like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So stick around and let's see how this challenge turns out. So like you guys, I also watch a lot of dropshipping content on YouTube. And lately I've been seeing this guy, the ecom legend, and he's been posting some crazy numbers, probably some of the craziest I've seen on YouTube. For this video, I'm basically gonna be biting his exact strategy and just trying to replicate it in the video. So the basic strategy is you take products that are winning in the US and you market them to the EU in their native languages. The thinking here is that the top 5 countries are essentially cooked when it comes to Facebook ads. Marketing in the US, UK, and Canada is just super competitive and the ad costs are way higher. Therefore, if you take the winning concepts from those countries and you apply them to countries like Germany, Belgium, Austria, Sweden, then your ad cost should be much lower and therefore you should have a much easier time of cracking a profit. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna market all of my stores to the German market. Germany is a huge country with a large population, and there's multiple other countries that primarily speak German as well, so I can market my stores to those countries as well. For store 1, it's going to be in the fashion niche. I've seen these bags doing really well for these brands recently in the United States, so I found a good supplier and I think this will be a good one. For store 2, it's going to be in the pain relief niche. I've seen these products doing really well in the United States, and I know that the pain relief niche has always been hot in the United States. I actually talked about some of these products in my last top 10 product video, so I think it would be a good idea to run these as well. And for store 3, it's also going to be in the pain relief niche, but this time I'm going to take a one product, more branded approach, and the product is compression socks. And I've seen these brands doing really well in the United States, so I think it could do really well in the EU as well. All right, so over the next few days, I literally just locked in, grinded building these stores, and I also did a ton of research on my competitors for these products in the US and in the world markets and European markets. And on day 4, I had all 3 stores finished, and just a few days later, I started making my first few sales on a couple of the stores. But before we get into that, let's talk about how I made the ads. So that brings me to the sponsor of today's video, Viral Ecom Ads. Guys, if you don't know by now, Viral Ecom Ads makes the best ads on the market, bar none. They do video ads for Facebook and TikTok. And yeah, you could always make your ads yourself, but Viral Ecom Ads does this professionally. I can confidently say that their ads are gonna be better than what most of you are gonna make. And having great ads is seriously the difference between profitable and unprofitable, motion and no motion. And if you use the link in the description, you're gonna get 15% off your order with them. And with that, let's get back into the video. All right, so the stores were built, but before I launched anything, I wanted to consult with an expert. So I hit up the man I bit the strategy from, the ecom legend. Bro, real quick, I just want to say you're like one of the most underrated YouTubers in the space right now, bro. Like,
thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, man. This is the first time I actually see you. I looked at some of your videos. You have very good content. You have quite high views, man.
Okay, real quick, I just want to say this combo went on for really long, so I'm just going to highlight what I thought were the most important parts.
So in the last 30 days, we did around 920K revenue. And I'd say the profit is sitting around like a 29%. We've been running stores in Sweden, Norway, Germany, UK. But yeah, I sit around that number.
Bro, that's so crazy. Like, it's hard to even wrap my head around it. I don't know if you're familiar, I'm sure you are, with like the 80-20 rule. What would you say is like that 20% input that's going to get you that 80% output for this method of dropshipping?
Bro, I would say the most important lever in EU market dropshipping is product research. It's not even so much in terms of the creatives. You can just run up one campaign, one ad set, no interest target, even if you want to create this. But if your product is just a winner, then it doesn't matter how you run it, it's gonna make you money. So we put really most of our time into product research. The product research part is the most important part by far.
Okay, awesome. So building off of that, how do you know when to stop testing a product?
We always test with only $50 per day CPO. And when we spend 50% of the budget throughout the day, so let's say around 3 or 4 p.m., and we see it's not profitable, we kill the product. That's it. Next product. If it's after 50% spent, if the sales like are not there or it's unprofitable, or skip the product, just go to the next one. Easy.
I'm gonna list off some of the niches of the products that I picked. Could I just hear your thoughts on? Okay, so one of the stores is handbags.
Good.
One of them is pain relief niche. The last one is also still in that niche, but a different type. But what do you think about those ones that I just listed?
Handbags is a very good one. Handbags is also one of our best-selling products also in EU markets for years now. Different handbags, they go amazing for us. I must say we don't focus so much on pain relief, we focus more on fashion.
I was watching the free course and I think you were recommending like Germany is a great place to start for beginners. Do you still stand by that?
Well, here's the thing. Germany is a market that is heavily based on PayPal. So that's what's going to happen. You have only credit cards and PayPal, and 90% of your payments are going to go through PayPal. PayPal can be kind of a headache for dropshipping, especially in the beginning, because they're going to hold your money for 10, 20 days, whatever. But the other countries that we more prefer to start in as a beginner is, for example, France with credit card and PayPal. So that's what I would recommend even more than starting first in Germany. That's great, bro. Like, this is sauce that you're not getting anywhere else.
This is so awesome, and you're an inspiration for us, bro. So I'll make sure that people.
If there's anything, just hit me up on WhatsApp or get my number. I'll be happy to help them.
Thank you, bro. You're so real for that.
Yeah, man. Anytime. Yeah, good luck.
Okay, so after that call, I realized I had a major problem. A couple of them, actually. What he pointed out about Germany was something I hadn't considered. German customers mostly pay with PayPal and Klarna, which are notorious for holding your money for long periods of time. So I didn't want to go through that. But he also recommended the French market as being better, as the French mainly pay with debit and credit. So I went ahead and I changed all the translations to French. I also consulted with him about my product choices, and he seemed to feel really strongly that the bag store and the fashion store was going to do great. And I think he kind of felt kind of iffy about the pain relief stores. So I actually went ahead and changed those stores completely. For the first pain relief store, I changed it to a fashion store. With the third store, I changed it to a jewelry niche store. So again, I got back to work, and by day 6, I was finally ready to run ads. Okay, so I scheduled the ads to start running at 12 the next day, and believe it or not, on the first day, we started making sales on stores 1 and 2. Store 1, the bag store, and store 2, the fashion store, which I made more general. But on store 3, we didn't make any sales. So I cut the ads on store 3, and I had some new products lined up to test for the next day. Day 8 came around, and we had even better results on the bag store. We got one more sale, and luckily, because the handbags are a little bit more expensive, there's more of a margin on those. Store 2, the fashion store, did just as good, and store 3, the jewelry store, was still just flopping hard. On day 9, I woke up excited to check on my stores and checked my Facebook ad account, and I was devastated. Yep, my Facebook ad account got banned. And I was upset because the stores seem to be doing pretty well. The ad account is still restricted as of recording this, but I'm sure it will get unbanned. We just have to see what Facebook comes back with. So the jewelry store flopped hard, and honestly, it was gonna have no chance of becoming profitable. Like, none of the products I tested even had any add to carts or anything like that. I am gonna hold myself to the giveaway that I did in the intro. So I'm gonna be giving $50 to 4 random viewers who like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll reply to the comments of the winners in like a week or two. So to wrap up the video, I'd say dropshipping to the EU is one of the realest methods that I've done. I'm definitely gonna keep testing out products. Honestly, guys, I wouldn't recommend trying to start 3 stores at the same time. It was a huge headache. And I suspect that's part of the reason why my Facebook got restricted to begin with, because I created all these pages at the same time. And it was kind of just a headache the whole time managing 3 different stores. I would just do one general store and test as many products as you can. Oh yeah, and one more thing, if you haven't signed up for Shopify already, click the link in the description. You'll get your first month for just $1. So click that link. And that's all I've got for you guys today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.